Hey guys, it's Allison and I'm here with Chris, and this is your monthly Edge podcast. As you can tell, we kind of upgraded from just audio podcast to video, and we're super excited about it. So hopefully you guys enjoy it as well. Today we're going to be talking about mortgages. It's a great time to buy, even though we are in a recession, but I'm going to tell you what to think about when starting out looking for a mortgage, what to talk to your credit union about, what to talk to your realtor about. So let's get into it. I'm on the edge
of graduating college,
of getting a job,
of getting married,
of buying a house. This is the Edge podcast. So it is a really great time to buy. We are in a recession. There's an economic downturn, but rates are very good on new houses. Also, there's a lot of savings plans that you can get. So I'm just going to kind of walk you guys through it and see if you are interested in a mortgage and tell you if you are interested what to do. Even if you're not interested, it's still a great time to go to your credit union and kind of get a financial status report on exactly what your finances are, what your credit report or what your credit score is. And then how you can plan on buying a house in the next few years if you're not ready for it now. So the first thing to think about, FHA, Federal Housing Administration, they're actually giving assistance to any first-time home buyers. The rate is a flat 5% if you have a credit score of 620 or more. That's a really good rate right now. Go to your credit union and talk to them. Again, go and get a financial report and see kind of what you can afford. See also if you're eligible for the FHA, because again, you get a great rate at 5% and your credit union can help you with all the paperwork and do all of that stuff. So that's the first thing. Check out FHA, again, if you're a first-time home buyer. The second thing is right now until November 30th, 2009, if you're a first-time home buyer, you get a tax credit of $8,000, which is a nice amount of money. So really what you can do here, there are some stipulations. It's either 10% of your house's value or 8%. They give you the lesser amount of the two. So they compare that really well. So also there's some stipulations. If you make over $150,000, you may not be eligible. And if you sell your house after or before 3 years of buying the house, then you'll have to pay back the loan. But really this is just a tax credit. So it's really great. Again, you get $8,000 and you can put it on your income tax. You can do that for your 2009 income tax. Now, Chris, I know you just bought a house. What did you do first? A lot of people aren't really sure what to do, if they should go to the credit union first, if they should go look at houses first. Chris, what did you do?
Well, the first thing I did was make sure that that we're able to buy a house. You know, you don't want to get yourself into a bad situation where you want to take a look at your job situation, make sure that that's a stable environment, make sure that you, and if you're going in on it with another person, that they both of you have a stable job environment. Make sure that your credit scores are good. That's very important because you may not be eligible for that much money as far as a mortgage loan would be concerned if you don't have good credit scores. After that, you figure out how much you can afford, and you should probably talk to a professional that can tell you how much you can afford. Now, within the last couple years, with this economic mess that we've gotten into, there were some professionals out there that were giving unsound advice. If you're making $20,000 a year, you obviously don't want to be buying a $500,000 house.
Right.
Because do the math. You're just not going to be able to do it, and you're going to have the house taken away from you, and you're left with nothing at that point then. Absolutely nothing. You would have a hard time even getting an apartment after that. You know what I mean? Because they look at credit scores for that too. After that, though, you want to take a look at the houses that you can afford and go into that with a set mind on what you want as far as how big the house is, what you need the house for, and take a look at it that way. As far as this credit is concerned, I would actually take a look at what's going on out there at that point in time anyway. Even though this credit right now is an $8,000 tax credit that you don't have to pay back, prior to that going into place, even within this past year, and I don't know about before that, but when I bought my house back in December of 2008, there was also a tax credit of $7,500, and that one is one that you actually have to pay back over a 10-year, 15-year time or something like that. But when you bring that out, really brings down the payments for you, reduces the initial costs overall and everything. So even after this tax credit is over, you might want to check and see if there is still some other type of method out there.
Definitely. There's a lot of things to think about. So again, definitely go to your credit union first. Talk to them, get a pre-qualification from them, and once you know exactly how much you can afford, then go look at houses. Take your time. Again, it's not something to rush into. This is a huge investment. You could be there for the next 5 years, the next 50 years. It just all depends. So take a look at a lot of different houses, see what you like and what you don't, and then narrow it down and go kind of from there. So there's a lot of different options here. Now, also, if your credit score isn't where it should be for some reason, the credit union's also going to have lots of ideas for you to really improve your credit score, whether that be paying off debt or opening credit cards and paying off the balances every month. The representatives know how to really help you. So again, there's a lot to think about. I'm not a homeowner yet. I'm excited to be in the next year or few months or something like that, but it's an interesting time. So again, take your time, talk to your credit union, and good luck. If you guys have any questions, please make sure you contact us and we can help answer for them in the next upcoming podcast or video. So thanks a lot, and we'll see you then.